everyone. I'm probably going to say this again. I'm probably going to repeat myself because I usually repeat myself, but that's my style. So today I'm going to go for a drive. I'm going to give the car a good drive because it's just had the service. Take it on the old Pacific Highway here in Sydney just to get the cobwebs out. Get rid of the fuel in the tank, fill up with fresh fuel. It's still got a bit of remnants of some of the old fuel, I think. So I want to get rid of the old fuel, go for a drive, do a video for you guys, and take some photos. But the purpose of today's video, I thought, I have all these videos where I talk about everything I've done with the car, like here and there. So I'm going to put it all into one video. And this is because to celebrate the anniversary, the 2-year anniversary of me owning the Porsche. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through all the things I've done with the car, to the car, since I've owned it. Hopefully I remember everything. So I'll just go through everything that I've added onto the car since I bought it, and I'll show an image now of what the car looked like when I picked it up. So that was what the car looked like with the 20-inch tech arts on, no stripe. Obviously you can't see the interior, but no Pfister exhaust. But we'll go through all of that anyway. But that's what the car looked like when I picked it up, if you haven't seen it before. I didn't hate the wheels when I bought the car. I didn't actually hate it. I would have preferred if it came with the tech arts and a pair of OEM wheels. But I didn't hate it. The car was in good condition, so I made a decision to buy the car, even though I didn't love the fact that it had 20-inch wheels on it. I would have preferred 19, and I would have preferred OEM. As you know, that's changed now. I have OEM. We'll talk about that a bit later. But yeah, let's go. Good afternoon everyone, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day in Sydney, Australia. It's Friday morning in sunny Sydney. I'm down near the Hawkesbury River in New South Wales. That is what they call the Brooklyn Bridge. That is what I call P997. And today we're going to go for a little drive on this Pacific Highway here, and I'm going to talk about all the things I've done to the 997. As I said, I've owned the 997 for almost 2 years. So today's the day when I go through and show you everything in one video that I've done on the 997 in the last 2 years. In reality, I haven't actually done that much. It seems like a lot. It hasn't really added up to that much, but they're worthwhile mods, as you guys know that have been following me. But it's all in one video, so let's go for a drive, and then I'll stop somewhere else and we'll go over the things that I've done to the 997 since I purchased it. Okay, so the first repair when I bought the car is I had to replace the hood and trunk latch here because it was actually broken. So that was the first thing. That was the first thing from Suncoast Parts. The other thing I had to change is I changed my air conditioning. Some of you think I'm crazy who know about this already. I changed my air conditioning unit because the other one had texture coloring in the black. No problem with the pre-07 997s. So these are all perfect now. But I literally bought the whole unit from Suncoast. I think it was half the price of Australia, but I think it was about 800 US. The next mod that I had done, which I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. The next mod I had done was the Pfister Exhaust. Now, my car came with dual exhaust tips, but the dual exhaust tips were welded so much onto the old muffler that I had to get Danks replacement tips when I replaced the Pfister. So I have a Pfister Exhaust. Pfister Exhaust for the 997 is in, I got the velvet black. So it's, trying to get my son, velvet black, ceramic finish, beautiful quality. Darren does a great job. If you haven't got a Pfister Exhaust on your 997, go and buy one. They're cheap, cheaper than anything else. I looked at switchable systems, but they were way too expensive. I love my Pfister Exhaust. It's, you know, it's fantastic. It sounded great just saying. By the way, the car just saying, that footage you just saw, it is fantastic. That's the first real time I got to open up the car, which I wanted to do because I just had the service, so it was actually important to get the car, get a feel for it, get the oil running, get it out, get it driving, which it should be doing, like I said before. So the next mod that I did on the car, so most of you know about this one. My car had 20-inch Tecart rims on it, which I still have, and I'm going to try and sell when I'm in Sydney. 20-inch Tecart rims on front and back. I contacted Chris from XL in London, XL Wheels, and said that I wanted a pair of 19-inch Lobster Carrera S wheels. Did he have a set, and could he refurbish them for me? He coincidentally had a perfect set of 19-inch Carrera S wheels, lobster claw, lobsters. He sent me pictures of them. The wheels, in all honesty, had no curb brush on them. They hadn't been refinished before. They were in perfect condition, and he gave them to me at a really, really good price, like an excellent price. Because I was looking on eBay, and the eBay prices were much more expensive. So Chris did that for me. So he sourced the wheels for me. I agreed to the price on that, and then he organised the refinishing, the custom refinishing. So I've got the silver lip, as you saw, with the original Porsche coloured wheels, and the Porsche colour is OB4 if anyone's interested, satin platinum. And then the caps. The most important thing when you get your wheels custom painted is that the caps match. Otherwise you have to get them painted as well, and sometimes they really don't match that well. So he got the caps for me as well. He just sourced those from Porsche for me, and they were sent to me in London, so that was very easy. What's next? Okay, so then a mod that most of you won't even notice is I got the Porsche crest caps in black with the silver. I didn't get the colored crest because I thought the colored crest would go crazy with this, so that was that. Oh, the other thing too, which I didn't show you guys, is these bolts, which have been destroyed when Autohaus has taken my wheels off. They're already scratched up. The black bolts from Suncoast, original Porsche, black locking nuts. I just thought that they looked better with the satin platinum wheels. I guess the other mod you can say that I've done is the number plate. The number plate's a custom number plate here in, I'm trying to get the light, here in New South Wales. It was called I think Prestige plate. It's like a Perspex plate. It has a really weird mounting bracket. I had to get Autohaus to mount it when the wheels were done. And that's my number plate, as you guys have seen before, P997. So that's a plate that I have to pay an annual fee on. It's not a standard plate. The next mod, which you guys know all about, is my Porsche Stripe. Porsche. I wanted it to look like the ones that are on Singer. I bought it from Carrera Decals, which is now Ren Decals. Really good job, very happy with it. It's kind of blue sometimes, it looks grey other times. I think it goes really well with the Arctic Silver. In the bright sunlight it almost disappears. and at the same time I bought the replacement protection for the guard there from Suncoast and had them installed at the same time. So that's the stripe. So it's very bright here, so I'm trying to see if I can actually see properly. It's very hard to get the right light. The other mods are just the most recent mods, which is the console lid, the embossed crest leather console lid, and the leather key surround. Embossed crest Porsche leather console lid is a Porsche part. The key surround, as you know, is an exclusive options part. The video is here if you want to watch it. I'll show you that now. So it's actually come up very, very good. That's the console lid. It matches in quite well now. I don't have a problem with it. And that's the key surround. Oh, the other mod, I guess, is the key rings. I have a yellow one, a grey one, and a black one, a bit obsessive. So that's the key surround. Yeah, so I'm trying to think about what else I had done to the car. I think that's it. It seems like a lot, but in 2 years of ownership, so that's a list, that's everything that I've done to the car, that's all the mods. Maybe I'll put a list below in the description. I'll put everything that I've done to the car that I've added to the car. Hopefully I can still find the links. But that's it. I'm gonna drive back home now. I guess I'm gonna have to wash the car since it's got tar all over it from the road I was just on. But that's it. Okay, so I'm back home now. That was a great drive, actually. It was good to get out. It was good to get out in the sunshine. So hot again today, so hot. There was one thing I forgot though, and before I say goodbye, there was one thing I forgot. I bought the outdoor car cover. The outdoor Porsche car cover. I bought that from when I go up to my family up the coast, and the car's parked outside if I stay overnight, so I bought that to protect the car. Haven't used it. Haven't even looked at it. It comes in a beautiful silver package. Any of you guys have got one. It's a great cover, but I haven't actually used it. It's in the front of the Porsche and not used. Obviously the indoor cover I use all the time. The indoor cover I noticed is starting to wear out. I guess it was the original owner's cover. I didn't buy it, it came with the car. And yeah, so it looks like it's starting to wear out. Hopefully it'll be okay. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today. Thank you for all the support on the last videos. Thank you for all the views. It's been great. Keep commenting. Let's keep the conversation going and enjoy Porsche ownership, dreaming of Porsche ownership, and just cars in general. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.